whistle, no teeth. It's 11 minutes after 4. This is Jim Scott on 66 WNBC. Had a great time this morning. I got up about 7:30. My wife is still sleeping, and the little 4-year-old's still sleeping. I got the 2 oldest boys, and I said, let's go out for breakfast. So we did, and we went to a pancake house, you know, and Scott ordered this Strawberries International, about 3 pancakes with all these strawberries piled. And he had this once before. The only problem is, if you don't specifically say you don't want sour cream, and you want whipped cream, you get sour cream. I see a look on an 8-year-old's face when all of a sudden they bring him these strawberries, and it's got sour cream on it. He said, oh, I get sour cream, Dad. I said, please, would you bring me whipped? And, well, you didn't ask for whipped. I said, oh, you know. Other than that, it was a really nice morning.
This is a commercial for a man who wants to know about shirts. Wallach's.
It's time for the WNBC Grease Contest for today, Wednesday, April 18th. Whose voice is this?
If you can identify that performer, send a postcard with your name and address to WNBC Grease, Box 660, New York 10019. Write down who you think it is with today's date, Wednesday, April 18th.
If your card is one of the 10 winners drawn for today's date, you'll win 4 free tickets to a special performance of the Broadway hit musical Grease.
Listen again to the voice of today's mystery rock performer.
Send that card now to WNBC Grease, Box 660, New York 10019.
And listen tomorrow for a brand new mystery Grease performer on...
I also spilled maple syrup all over the table this morning. I have to apologize. Come see about me, babe. Supremes. Prices on the New York stock market were up today. And that nice Dow Jones average, about 9 points up. That'll make all the stockbrokers happy. The thermometer was up today, 74 degrees, the highest point. That's what it is right now, but it's on its way down. So a real nice day in New York, and there's a chance of a few showers either tonight or for sure, there's a good chance of showers late in the day tomorrow. The Friday, partly cloudy, continued mild. Not bad at all. Bring the umbrella along just in case.
Attention, all travelers.
Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parents.
See Scared Crow now at the Cinema One Theater. Harvey Pack. Harvey Pack will be here in a couple of minutes with a 6th race from Aqueduct, and Harvey Pack will be on the radio again tomorrow morning for Imus in the morning. Who's sick? Not feeling good at all. Boy, Harvey Pack sure sounded good on the radio this morning. I laughed. You turn on the radio tomorrow morning, catch Harvey. You'll like him.
She faced the hardest times you could imagine. A flower growing wild.
Wildflower. Harvey Pack had just told me something. I'm not going to tell you what he's going to do, but it's going to be horrible. Harvey, you might really get in trouble for that. Harvey Pack will be sitting in again for Imus tomorrow morning, and he's going to do something that... Don't pull an Imus on the radio, Harvey. Now, he's going to do something I would call drastic and very arbitrary, and caution to detail is obviously part of the whole thing, too. Harvey Pack at the track with, let's see, 5th, 6th, 7th race. 7th race. 6th race. Can't you do the 7th now? No, it's illegal. 6th race right now in 60 seconds.
Okay, it's quad time at the Bristol Sound Center's Wood Night Audio Festival.
The low-cost gasoline for new cars.
Back of the track, 6th race report. Second exacta, 7 furlongs, 4-year-olds and up. Allowance conditions. Preceding was a recreation of the 6th race at Aqueduct with permission of the copyright owner, the Daily Racing Board.
I'm doing fine now. That's the name of this record by New York City. No, that's the name of the group, New York City, right here on 66 WNBC New York, where tonight we've got a basketball, the Celtics and the Knicks at 8:55. I'm doing fine now, New York City. This is Jim Scott. Before the news, I want to tell you about what we're doing this weekend. It's going to be an exciting weekend, especially Sunday.
Come on along with WNBC for a special weekend.
This is Big Wilson. This very special Easter weekend, 66 matches your holiday mood with a 5-hour musical presentation, The Christ Chronicles, documenting the revolutionary influence of the modern Jesus movement on today's rock music. Easter morning at 9. And immediately following the Christ Chronicles,
The New York Knicks continue their Eastern Final playoff series with the Boston Celtics with Game 4 of their best-of-7 at Madison Square Garden. I'm Marv Albert. I'll be there along with John Andres to bring you the play-by-play starting 1:55 with the pregame show.
Sunday evening at 7.
Rhythm, energy, power, enthusiasm. That's blood, sweat, and tears. 10 superb musicians channeled into a dynamic performance you don't want to miss.
And remember, weekends are WNBC Day.
Can you give me some sort of holder so it won't tip over? Okay, thank you. Hurry up, okay? Because it's still warm now. Hi, this is Jim Scott. When I started my show today, I walked into the studio with a cup of coffee and just spilled it all over the place. I'm klutzy and it's a full moon. Maybe that's a problem. So I just got another cup of coffee. I've waited all day for this cup of coffee. I'm going to put it right over here. And if that spills, hope not.
A million-selling single, I Am Woman, gives birth to a natural smash album.
The Cross Bronx Expressway, they should bury and just throw in the Atlantic Ocean. The Cross Bronx Expressway is tied up westbound from the Bruckner Traffic Circle to Westchester Avenue, where only one lane is open due to an earlier accident. That's Donny Osmond, the 12th of Never. This is Jim Scott. We just told you about the Cross Bronx Expressway problem. I went into the news department and talked to someone that could give us some alternate routes, try to help you, okay? Cross Bronx Expressway tied up westbound from the Bruckner Traffic Circle to Westchester Avenue, where only one lane is open due to an earlier accident. This is causing rubbernecking delays eastbound from both levels of the George Washington Bridge and the top of the West Side Highway. Everybody's saying, oh, look over there. There are also some delays getting onto the George Washington Bridge in Jersey. You can save time by using Pelham Bay Parkway and Fordham Road or the Tappan Zee Bridge if you're headed to New England. Riverside Drive will save you time over the West Side Highway. Sorry about that. That's been a mess for a while, and hope you're not in the middle of the whole thing. If you are, I got a commercial for you. And maybe you've heard people here at WNBC, Imus or Big Wilson or myself, talking about Seidman's before, and you've said to yourself, Well, they've had a 3-day sale going on, and this is the last day. Today's Wednesday, right? It's all at Anchor Savings Bank. Remember the FDIC. What the world needs in the morning is Imus, but he's sick, so we got the next best thing, Harvey Pack, tomorrow morning. 6 minutes before 5. Earlier today, we mentioned that prices on the stock market are up 9 points. It was only 5. Well, it's a full moon. We really did it on purpose just to make you feel better because probably your stock went up a little bit. Harvey Pack will be here in just a bit with the 7th race. It is a full moon, isn't it? Strange things are happening at this building. Here's a reminder, if you ever miss Harvey Pack's race recreations, dial 999-2121 for the OTB results. And you can get the late results during the day and OTB trotting prices at night, 999-2121.
If you usually spend $1 or more for a golf ball,
Preceding was a recreation of the 7th race at Aqueduct with permission of the copyright owner, the Daily Racing Form.
Thank you, Harvey. Good luck tomorrow morning. You better go to bed now. You can't. You've got to stay here and do 2 more races. We got the 8th and the 9th race, and we'll be all through with the races at 6. Harvey will be back at 7:08 tonight to recap all the races from the Big A and get up again tomorrow morning to do the Imus show. If you didn't hear Harvey Pack this morning, you really missed something. He'll be on the radio again for Imus, who is sick. He's in Greenwich Hospital in Greenwich, Connecticut. You want to send him a card? He'd really appreciate it. And, when you say something nice to Imus, he always, gives you half a peace sign or says some arrogant thing. But Imus, if you're listening, we really do miss you, and we hope you're feeling better. Well, I just talked to Imus. He's not really feeling good, but his mouth is the... Nurse, go get some soap and wash out Imus's mouth, will you? WNBC New York, 5 o'clock.
NBC News on the Hour. I'm Wilson Hall reporting. The Republican sources in Washington say 10 to 15 present or former White House aides had a role in or prior knowledge of the break-in and bugging of the Democrats' headquarters at Watergate.
For weather for the metropolitan area, partly cloudy tonight and tomorrow. Chance of showers late in the day. Tonight's low around 60. High tomorrow again in the mid-70s. In Manhattan now, 73 degrees. Bob Kane, WNBC News. Somebody said, what hospital is Imus in? I said, Greenwich, Connecticut.
Greenwich Hospital. I said, why? He said, I'm going to send flowers. I said, Imus? That's nice. He said, no, it's the poor nurse. He's got to wait on him. Yeah. Send her, peonies.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. You ain't getting there with you.
Do you like racing? You like horse races? You like to be there? Well, try something new this spring. Come on out to Freehold Raceway. Come on out for all the fun and excitement of 11 harness races and 10 exactas and a daily double every afternoon. And every Thursday, we've got something for the ladies to love, free admission and a fashion show. So come on out, everybody, to Freehold in the spring. You're going to love it. Bus transportation from all metropolitan areas. Post time 1:30. Don't miss it. Freehold in the spring. Grease contest coming up just about a minute from right now, so stay where you are. And tonight at 8:55, why is the game at 8:55 instead of normal 7:55? Well, there's a circus, you see, and they have to clean up, and with all the elephants, it takes a while to clean up after they've been there. So basketball playoff tonight, Knicks in Boston at 8:55.
The movie is called Scarecrow. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Not admitted without a parent? You mean you have to bring your mother or your father? See Scarecrow now at the Cinema One Theater. It's time for the WNBC Grease Contest for today, Wednesday, April 18th. Whose voice is this?
If you can identify that performer, send a postcard with your name and address to WNBC Grease, Box 660, New York 10019. Write down who you think it is with today's date, Wednesday, April 18th.
If your card is one of the 10 winners drawn for today's date, you'll win 4 free tickets to a special performance of the Broadway hit musical Grease.
Listen again to the voice of today's mystery rock performer.
Send that card now to WNBC Grease, Box 660, New York 10019.
And listen tomorrow for a brand new mystery Grease performer on...
Hello, is this the head nurse at the Greenwich Hospital in Greenwich, Connecticut? This is Jim Scott at WNBC. I just wanted to warn you, you've got a patient there called Imus. Yeah. No, I-M-U-S. That's right. And you know how when people go in the hospitals, you put those hospital gowns on them that sort of tie in the back? I think he's wearing his backwards. You know what I mean? You better check on it. 16 minutes after 5, that's the right time. The right time for Right Diet Bread, baked by S.B. Thomas. 74 degrees, pretty warm day in New York. Tomorrow's going to be about the same with the possibility of a few showers.
Hey, honey.
Hi.
Watch out. Wait till you see what we're having for dinner.
That's Blood, Sweat, and Tears in concert Sunday, April 22nd, Carnegie Hall at 8 p.m. 18 minutes after 5, going home, New York, trying to go home. Trying to leave town, Kennedy Airport. Port Authority tells us so much traffic there, use mass transportation.
He was on his way home from Candletop, but I'll trust the soul and all that was done a lawyer.
That is one of the most popular songs in our town. That is Vicki Lawrence, and it's called The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, and it is the top record in New York right now. Most popular. Would you believe that in New York? That record's been out for 3-4 months. It's been working its way across the country. It was a big hit in Georgia first, and then Cincinnati, and now here it is in New York. It's 21 minutes after 5. Harvey Pack, who's sitting in for Imus in the morning, he'll be on tomorrow morning, 6 to 10. We'll be here in 60 seconds with the 8th race from Aqueduct.
Preceding was a recreation of the 8th race at Aqueduct with permission of the copyright owner, the Daily Racing Form.
How about a little rock and roll for you? Need a little old radio set to 66 WNBC, where Grease lives. We got a Grease contest going. Let me give you the address again. It's Grease, WNBC, Box 660, New York 10019. Make sure you put down your name, address, and phone number, and the mystery Grease celebrity for the day and the date, okay? This is called Frankenstein, the Edgar Winter Group. All right. Next song is L4 on the Hurley's Jukebox. We play this a lot when the girls from Monitor come in. Clarence Carter, what'd you say?
What would I give? Can you slip away now, baby?
Clarence Carter, can you slip away? If you're in the middle of the Cross Bronx, you aren't slipping anywhere. Cross Bronx Expressway is still tied up westbound from the Bruckner traffic circle to Westchester Avenue, where only one lane was open due to an earlier accident. And now they tell us that delays eastbound on the Cross Bronx Expressway extend from routes 4, 46, and 80 into New Jersey, to and across the George Washington Bridge. Westbound traffic extra heavy. Try to use alternate routing in New Jersey if you can. And now the news brought to you by the Dime Savings Bank of New York. And with the news, John Bohannon.
Thank you, Jim. It's 73 degrees and cloudy at 5:30. Congressman Mario Biaggi denies published reports that he took the Fifth Amendment during testimony for a federal grand jury investigating immigration matters. Biaggi calls the reports vicious lies, motivated, he says, by his possible candidacy for mayor.